guys, what's up? It's Trevor Carlson with Westwoods here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the Gas System X strings. I swapped out my Matthews match strings that come stock on the Lift X and put the System X strings on the bow. Seems to be a theme in 2025 for archery things, putting an X on the end of stuff. One of my main reasons for trying the strings out was just curiosity to see if it actually would add feet per second on like it says they would. It says it's adds to see if it would add feet per second onto my shot like it says it does, but also I'm curious to see how they're going to hold up in the long run. The main importance for me for strings is always durability, and I mean, I don't know, I can't even really say there's been any strings out there that are great for durability, but America's Best bowstrings I've had pretty good luck with, as well as other gas systems as well. So I'll get into the speeds here. So I chose a 433 grain arrow, as well as a 548 grain arrow and a 660 grain arrow for my speed tests. My average speed with the 433 grain arrow on the match strings was 318.4 feet per second, with a high of 322 feet per second and a low of 314. So quite a big variation. I'm not really sure what that was about. Why? Maybe I was pulling harder into the back wall and got a big discrepancy there in feet per second, but average was 318.4, so maybe that 322 number kind of inflates it a little bit. I don't really know what to say. I shot the 433 grain arrow probably 7 or 8 times, and every now and then I'd get a 322 feet per second speed rating. Maybe that was my Garmin Zero chronograph, but hard to say. Moving on to the 548 grain arrow, I got an average speed of 281.43 feet per second, with a variation of 280 to 283. So not as big of a variation, the lighter weight arrow. And then from there I grabbed the 660 grain arrow, where I got 261 across the board with an average of 261.4. So not a huge variation there. It seems like the heavier the arrow, the more consistent speed rating I'm getting. I don't have an explanation for that. I have no idea. I took a little bit of video of me installing the match strings. The Matthews Lift X I don't find difficult to restring. The only difference between that and the Lift is you have to unscrew the axle. It takes a few extra seconds and you're on your way, so it's not that hard, not that big a deal. But the speeds I got with the System X were better. I wouldn't say crazy better, but they were better. I got them on my phone here, so I'm going to have to read off my phone. So the 660 grain arrow with the Gas System X strings, I got an average speed of 262.1 feet per second and a high of 264. So only 1 feet per second faster average on the System X over the match strings with the 660 grain arrow. And then with the 548 grain arrow, I got an average speed of 285.2 feet per second with a high of 286 and a low of 284. So it did jump up a few feet per second. I guess from the fastest match speed to the fastest System X speed was 3 feet per second faster. So that's a good jump there. With the 433 grain arrow, again, had more variation in speed than the heavier grain arrows, which is, someone can explain that to me. I don't understand why it's consistently doing that. Consistently being more inconsistent the lighter the arrow gets. But the average speed I got with 433 grains was 323 feet per second, 323.7, with a high of 326 and a low of 321. So the data is showing that I'm getting more speed out of the System X. Not a ton. I used to hunt with a 580-ish grain arrow. And I've kind of drifted away from that and gone to closer to 500 grains. So my speeds there are still between 295 and 300, which is great. I'm happy with that. Do I think the System X strings are completely going to change your bow? No. I think that if you're a guy who likes to tinker and you like to squeeze every little bit of feet per second out of your bow you can, then yeah, go ahead, get them. Like they're expensive, but if you like, just like anything, if you like the higher quality stuff, usually you have to spend more money. And whether or not they last longer, time will tell. And hopefully I can get on here and do another video about my experience with them over time after hunting with them. I also bought a Darton Sequel 33 ST2 where I put System X strings on. I never shot the Darton with the sock strings yet, but my Darton with the speed mods on is consistently faster than my Lift X. Same, I believe they're the same let off. I believe they're both 85% let off and 29.5 inches, 83, 84 pounds right in there. I can't sit here and tell you for you if buying these System X strings are worth it. I'm just showing you the results that I got, which seemed to give it a few feet per second more, especially the lighter the arrow got. There was more of a variation in speed. So I think they're cool. I like them. I'm gonna use them through this spring hunting season, and if they hold up, they'll stay on the bow for the fall. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will say too, I had a bunch of footage that I lost. I've got a messed up hard drive, and I tried to fix it myself, and I think I wrecked it more. So I've got to send it out and see if I can get some of that footage off. The hunts that I do have still on my computer and on my other hard drive are my mountain goat hunt, Cole's mountain goat hunt, most or all of my 2024 elk season, which was 4 different hunts, and I think some spring bear from last year. But I lost some 2023 footage and 2024 footage that I never edited and put out. So yeah, I think I said in the last video, stay tuned for some more footage. I have some, but I don't have as much as I thought. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.